Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to 112 of the Foster Child Challenge. And if you're returning, welcome back. And I played through a little bit, so the kids have come home from school, and they are now D students. Yay! And Clark is an A student, which is one of the goals I had set for him when he moved into the house. So he still has a few more things he needs to work on, including I'd like him to get his all his scout badges. But so he's over there doing some practicing of programming, which will help with his scout badge and also help him with his aspiration that he came into the house with. So what I need to do now with Antonia is she needs to do her homework 2 times while focused. So I did try to have her ponder moves. It didn't seem to do anything, but she seems to be inspired, and that might be overpowered by other things. Let's see, why is she inspired? Oh, we have a club vibe. This will make it easy. Why don't I actually buy, since I have oodles of points there, since this club has been going on for ever, I'm going to go in and actually buy a focused club vibe there. And actually, speaking of buying a focused club vibe, get that right, vibe, we're going to have Clark come over here. I don't know if I ever had him work on this leader of the pack. I have not. So he needs to buy a club perk for this. So why don't I put him in here? And I probably haven't done this for Micah either. And we're going to buy another club perk. And we're going to buy another focused. So we're going to make it even more boosted in terms of being focused. And, because this will help. Not that it matters. We should have done this like a long time ago. But I may as well. I'll stop. So he's got that. And I'm going to go into Micah, who I had tried to get him to write. But he seems to be, sometimes there's some issues with being able to start your books that you've started before. And he's got 2 that he started. And he doesn't seem to, but he also looks like he needs some fun. So, because I'm looking here. So I'm going to have him play a video game. Or you know what? Instead of that, forget that. Oh, okay. We are going to, We'll do that because I was just about to have him work on his emotional control because I assume he needs that. He does. So instead of playing a video game, I'm going to have him, that's a child's violin. So we need a looking for anywhere, an adult one. I mean, I know we have one downstairs, but I was kind of hoping we didn't have to go down there. Well, I know where we have one. I'm pretty sure we have one on the porch because all our kids keep going and using them. Sorry. Let me go. There. No, is that another kid one? That's another kid one. Oh, you know what? Is because Sims will autonomously use any violin, even though you can't tell them to use it. So that's why I see them playing with it there, even though they can't. So I know I have one in the basement, but I'm just looking if I have anything anywhere else. Maybe what I've done is I've given them to so many Sims when they've moved out of the house that we don't have a lot of violins. I don't know where they are. Does he have one in his inventory? Well, that's a question. He does. He has one in his inventory. So we're going to have him. No wonder I can't find one anywhere. We're going to have him play with emotion. There you go. That'll work. So you may notice we have Minnie is back. So, and we have our focused vibe. Yay, which is what I wanted. So Antonia, now that you're focused, why don't you do your homework? And looks like something is dirty there. Oh, Okay, so now that you're doing your homework, we're going to come here and have you help with homework. That will help. Make sure she stays focused. And Clark, I'm going to cancel you doing that practicing programming because it's every time you start that it helps. So we're going to go in here and we're going to do it again. Program. He's already got up. He's already leveled up a little bit. So he has to perform. I'm not going to leave him on there. I would like to keep track of his nerd brain aspiration. So he hasn't got anywhere with his practicing programming. And I have Antonio doing his emotional potions. I had him do 5. Did he really not? Oh, seriously? I thought I had them start scouts. Still not used. Join after. He hasn't. Has she started? She has. So maybe, I don't know if I didn't tell him or he didn't do it. One or the other. Something happened there. So I had to do all those potions and it didn't even count. So I guess you may as well finish it. It's at least helping you with your logic. So he needs to get his A, and he's only a D student. So after he finishes this, and I'm going to not actually start him to do anything else until he has finished. And I was going to have Lacey come help and stuff, but why don't you come take a shower? And when you're done with your shower, no, it's going to be too late. So I put Evie back into our club, so that's why she's here. She has a key, and she's also in the club, because I decided to move Minnie in, because I kind of just didn't feel like having someone else in the house that I really had to control. So that was kind of why I did that. So he is starting, yay, for his scout, even though nothing he's done so far has counted, unfortunately. So take your shower, and then do your homework, because that will at least help you with the one for doing homework. Scholarly aptitude badge, that's the one it is. So I want you, are you doing your homework? You need to do your makeup homework, because you're still a D student. Do that. And where are you? You're going to come here, and you are going to help with homework again to help you. Help make sure she stays focused and doesn't get confident from doing our homework. And Clark, we're gonna cancel this again, and then we are going to practice programming again, because he needs to do it for 5 hours. But it's like every time you start, it triggers as being for the badge, which is why I keep having him start and stop and start and stop. So you want to start a club gathering? Are we not? Do we not have a club gathering going? Well, we could end and start. Do we have a focused vibe? Why do we not have a focused vibe? Maybe we need to set it now that we started and stopped. So, oh, I know where we do it. We go on the person. I don't know if we have to do it. Yes, we have to go do it on someone else. So we're going to go in here, clubs, automatically set it because we had done it. So we're going to set a focused vibe. So it's easy. That's one bent. Like you can set it and then unset it, which is kind of good. And why don't you, or maybe we won't have you do it. We are going to have someone who's not doing anything. Oh, you're Lacey. You finished. So we're going to have you do it. Have you, clubs, set it as focused. Can we do that? And then why don't we come here and parenting, discipline, calm. Oh, we're not. She's working on her bad grades. I don't think we're going to discipline her for that. She was an F. She's now a D. Why would you discipline her for being a D student when she had just increased her grade level? And we're going to do here, parenting, encourage, doing homework. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know why they're F students. Not really their fault. So now that you're finished your homework, you're going to, let's go on to Antonio, and we're going to do makeup homework. And what's he want to do? He wants to be friendly with Lacey. Well, Lacey right now is going to do other things. She maybe help you with your homework, perhaps. And did you get your 2 done? Yay, you did. I don't know why he says she's like at 4 should be a B and she's a D. Unless it's maybe the other way around. I don't really know. But they're both raw. They're both different. So we're going to have her come over here and do her emotion potions, which she needs to do 3 of for this. But then she needs to do 2 more potions to get the badge, which unfortunately I had an Antonio do and didn't realize he wasn't in there. So how is your fun, Micah? It is good. So I guess you can drink. We don't control you. You can have a drink. We're going to rally the troops to get that up a little bit, and then we're going to see whether we can just see if we can resume writing this book. Let's see if he goes over and does it. Is he going to actually do it? I don't care what computer he does it on. As long as he does it, that's all I care about. Because he's got to write a second book, and then he has to write 5 more books, and he only has 1 more vacation day left. So he can take that vacation day for Thursday, but then we can have Nicholas write him an excuse note because he's high enough in the writing skill. So that works. So she is doing that. You are doing your homework. Where are you, sweetie? You're over there. So why don't you come here? Are you helping him with homework? Good. I don't think I told him to do that, but I'm glad he's doing it. Maybe I did and I just didn't remember. So we're going to finish that. I was trying to remember where, I did do makeovers for the kids, and I had already done one for Micah. So if I remember, I'm going to put the collages with their new clothes and looks and what across the screen. And when I was doing it, I gave Nicholas this new top, and I was like, where does that top come from? But I think it comes from the entertainment career. Again, it's not a career I do very often, so I was like, it's a little bit more fitted than the regular top in the game. So here, we're going to come here, and we're going to encourage doing homework. And now the question is, Antonio, do you actually have you do not have a project in your inventory. So I'm going to buy you one because that's like our focus is to get them to A because it's already going to take a long time because we're at F. So we need to go under kids and go into kids activities. And I may as well go downstairs because that's where there's the most room. I don't know what's this from. That's Micah, Clark, and that one's completed. So we're going to sell that one. We'll leave the teen ones just in case they need it because just in case their responsibility somehow goes down and we need to work on it. So now we need to look for some more kids. That's teens, children, mental. We'll get that one out. And that was the same one. Teens. And we'll do this one here. So there we go. So they get different ones to do. And how are your needs? You're still working on that. And you got your potions done. You kind of need to have a shower. So why don't we come over here and take a shower and then start working carefully. And you are going to come here and start working carefully. Let me just take a look. So their responsibility is max, so we're not really doing this for that. Or his responsibility is maxed. Oh, they're always so sweet. Okay, Clark, I've not been stopping and starting you, so now we got to stop. And we're going to go practice programming again. So I don't know how many he's gotten already. Let's check. Collect badge. He's got his Keep Fit badge. He's still working on his Young Scientist. And to get that, we'd have to do the view badge progress. And I can't bother doing that. So you are writing. Hopefully you get that book done. Yay, Antonia. Well, I think she already did that. We're just getting delayed message about it. And we had someone here hanging out. Why don't you? Yay, she got her scout badge. So, Clark. I'm going to cancel again. And he needs some fun, but we just want to get this. Oh, he's already done 5 hours. We're just doing it now to try and get the badge. The badge. Oh, and he got it. Yay, so we did that. So now we're going to have him. He needs to maintain focus. So we're going to play a game. We'll play Sims Forever is what we'll do. And then that will mean he'll be finished his 2 tiers that he needed to finish. And then we're going to go back and concentrate on, emotional control and empathy are the 2 that we'll work on for him. We don't have to work on empathy, but we may as well send him doing some volunteering. And when he finishes this, we're going to have him take a vacation day. So he's actually going to be... He's got the 2 main ones I wanted to get, but I said I was going to do 3 for him because of the fact that's sort of my... I know I've been doing 5 for pretty much everybody, except for I think one person lost it right before they're about to age up, and so they only aged up with 4, and I was like, okay, well, my goal is 3, so that's okay. And, but in his case, I'm trying for 3. So he's got his A, he's going to be done his thing, and I'd like to get him at least one more of his he's not the one I want to move out, to be honest. It's just that I don't want to age him up and get him married until he's got those things. So that's the only thing. So he wants to get creative from lot traits, which we don't really need to do. So, okay, you're working, so you're going to come here and help her. And you should come here and help him so that the kids can get that done, because I want them to have them done before they go to they'll go to school, so they're more likely to become C students. Because it would be nice if they got to B before the end. Like if they got a grade increase every day, a grade boost every day. That would be ideal. So Clark, leave you to do your thing. Micah, you're still doing this writing. Hopefully you get this finished. And so they're all doing their thing, really. And Jasmine, are you supposed to go to a job? 7 p.m. Thursday. So that's tomorrow night. Okay, so they're working on their stuff. And look, Antonio's level 3 of, so he's going to have a little bit more to do with respect to his scout badge, because I forgot to get him registered. Oh, that's the other thing I want to do with Clark, is I want to get him to get his scout badge. I get all of his scout badge to get the trait, because I like the trait. Oh, look, Micah is done. So he is finished, and so so now he needs to write 5 good books. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check his needs, and he kind of needs to rally the troops, and then he probably needs to chat a little bit, because where's Minnie? Why don't we actually pay attention to Minnie? Why don't we get a social here? We're going to get to know, and we are going to hug and get your social up by giving Minnie some attention. And Minnie doesn't need food. That's okay. That's good to go. And yay, Antonio finished. So Antonio's done everything he can do for his Whiz Kid aspiration. I mean, other than we can do some more potions because of, and he needs to be inspired. So you know what we're going to do is we're going to click on him, and I'm going to pause because I want to get Nicholas to turn around so I don't go on the mural. I'm going to have him parenting, encourage, working on his project. We probably don't really need to do this because he's maxed, and this helps with responsibility. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to come over here. Oh, no, I don't want to do this yet. I need to check first and see whether he maintained focus for 2 hours. So we don't want to change the thing yet. So we're going to go into parenting. The club vibe is what I mean. And we're going to teach to say please and thank you is what we will do. So let's check with Clark. Oh, he has finished, so we're done. We'll let him play his game, whatever. So he can't really, we could have him, but we're going to focus on other things with him. So he has this badge to collect. He has 2 badges to collect. He has Young Scientist and Keep Fit. And we need to give back. So what do we have in our inventory that we can give back? We have lots of things in our inventory that we can give back. So maybe instead of collecting our badges, I'll take a little break here, and we're going to go take a look in at Lacey, and we're going to encourage here the same thing we did. We're going to encourage working on the project, and we're going to encourage completing that project, and then we are going to teach her sorry. Because I think let me just double check what she needs. She needs both manners and conflict resolution. And I think Antonio does too. Yeah, but he needs more. He has more in the manners, so that's good. That's good. And we're going to come here and actually, he probably can already encourage learning please and thank you. And then we're going to switch that over to teach to say sorry afterwards. And then we're going to focus back in on Clark up here. Did you actually ever do anything with Minnie? You haven't done it yet, so hopefully you will. This is the reason I had an issue with having Minnie in the house, or pets in general, is the Sims don't do what you're telling them to do. So when you have a big household and you go pay attention to the cat or the dog or whatever, and then they don't do it, and then the pet runs away because they don't do what you ask them to do. So let's go back to Clark and hope that Micah does that. He is going to donate gift to charity. We're going to donate a... We're not going to do that. We're going to donate... Let me see. Not those. We're going to donate a decorative egg, I should say. And donate Another decorative egg. I need to have him open those rare plants is what I need him to do. Donate that decorative egg. And maybe what we'll do is we'll grab some of these pictures from previous kids. Or maybe we'll look in someone else's inventory and see if there's something there that we can just see. She's got the violin. Oh, it's Jasmine's. We'll put that into Clark's inventory. And another egg. And then he can donate those two. Donate those two things also. Donate. Because the other things are still there. Because we haven't actually donated them yet. Donate. Let me see. And the last thing. And that, I think it's 5 you need to do. We'll find out. If he does it, actually. Okay, so what's he doing? Did he break? Oh, someone broke it. Who was a meanie and did that? I missed it. So he, I'm guessing maybe that was already broken and I missed it. Probably it was someone we invited over. So we're going to come here and you're going to parenting, encourage, learning about sorry. We're just doing this. This also helps with social. Teach to say please and thank you. So you're going to come up here and we are going to now set a club vibe to be inspired. So the default is happy. That's kind of what it is. And she's on that computer, so we can't use it. So we're going to come over here. And we are going to write. We'll see if we can resume writing this book. And if not, if it doesn't work, I'll delete it. So we'll see. What's he doing here? Oh, setting inspired vibes. So they actually have to talk to them to do that. Which makes sense because it wasn't working. I just thought it was, I originally thought it was automatic. I didn't realize because I don't honestly use the vibes very much. So let's see whether he starts that. Actually, maybe before you do that, why don't we come over here and get to know and give a treat. So I think we're gonna leave this part here. So the kids got to D, so that's good, and they've got all their stuff done. So hopefully they will get to be C students after they go to school in the next part. And Clark is now essentially working on his scout badges and at least one more character value to be positive, but he's got his A also, so we're getting close to being able to actually age him up to a young adult too. And Micah is the same, but Micah needs to actually take a vacation day because we want him to stay home, and if we need to probably keep him home one more day on Friday, then we will have Nicholas write an excuse note for him. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.